Hello again, welcome back. Hey, today we're going to be talking about some rumors that are taking place regarding Foley Trasimene Acquisition Core. Now we're talking about the first version of that, not the second version of that, which goes by BFT and is getting ready to merge with PaySafe. This is the first one that came out in the spring of this year. It was founded by William Foley, who is a well-known investor. It's a blank check company, also known as a SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. They filed their S-1 paperwork with the SEC, stating that they intended to raise $750 million, although I've seen as high as $900 million that they have actually raised. This blank check company goes by the ticker symbol WPF. Like pretty much every SPAC out there, the initial shares were sold at $10 per share. This one has warrants involved with it as well. Each initial share came with 1/3 of a warrant. So for those of you who don't understand warrants, it would take 3 warrants to be able to purchase one future share of whatever company WPF merges with at a fixed price of $11.50 per share. You can see the price for WPF is now up to $11.05, and much of that really is on rumor that they are in talks via Blackstone to merge with a company called Alight. So let's just talk about Alight a little bit. Now remember, these are just rumors, and this merger may not actually take place. But if it does, you will at least understand what this company provides, and will hopefully be more informed on your decision whether to invest. So this is what Alight says they do. We help clients unlock enterprise growth with future human capital and business solutions. That's really what they're into. They optimize business processes as a service. That seems to be the way of the future right now. Companies offering their services as a service over the cloud. Now, they have been around for quite a while, 25 years, I believe. They have 70% of the Fortune 100 companies as clients. They employ 15,000 people, and they serve businesses in 188 countries. Those businesses have more than 30 million employees and family members that Alight helps to care for. So here's some of the things that Alight can do. In regards to human resources, say your company is wanting to improve their health management and health insurance processes, or even change to a totally different company, Alight can help with that. Say your company has an enterprise business process, also known as ERP. Alight can help to optimize that. Alight can also help with companies' other benefits, such as 401k, and Alight can help with payroll administration. Now, how is Blackstone involved in this? Well, Blackstone acquired Alight from an insurance company in 2017 and wanted to take them public about a year ago with an IPO. But then Blackstone had a fear that it wouldn't get the financial terms that they were looking for from an IPO. If you're not familiar with that IPO process, it's kind of interesting. Once a company decides that they want to go public, they come up with an underwriter that's going to be an investment bank. The shares actually get sold to the investment bank, and the investment bank then is going to resell them to investors. There's a process that goes on with that called a roadshow, where the investment bank will start getting feelers out to large investors as to what price they would be willing to pay and how many shares they would like to purchase. Once the roadshow is over, the investment bank then comes up with a final price and an allocation of shares, as well as the final prospectus. Now, of course, there are competing factors in that process. The investors who will eventually end up with the shares want to have shares that they can then potentially turn around and make a profit on. So they're going to try to hold the price down. Of course, the investment bank wants to get the greatest price that they can to make money. And of course, the company that's going public also wants to get the best price that they can to make money. The result of this generally is that frequently we see an initial public offering bump after that first day, or on the first day, where a share might initially be sold at $100, sounds recent like DoorDash, and suddenly the price jumps up to $180 on that first day or first week. But then typically the price starts coming down, and we are seeing that with Airbnb and DoorDash. SPACs, on the other hand, are a much shorter process for a company. The organizer of the SPAC sells shares, typically at $10 a share, and then holds that money in trust. They then go looking for a fully operating private company to merge with, And often shortly thereafter, the merger takes place and the company is listed on one of these stock exchanges. The fully operating private company then is dealing directly with the future investors rather than a middleman who is going to take their slice of the pie. Now, before we wrap up, let me just give you some background on Mr. Foley. He has over 32 years of experience in industry consolidation and delivering stockholder value with a principal background in financial, technology, insurance, and service sectors. He has been involved in the leadership of multiple companies, including F&F, which is the largest title insurance company in the United States, and he grew that from an equity value of $3 million to over $13 billion at its peak. One other fact about Mr. Foley, he graduated from the United States Military Academy at West Point, but then served in the United States Air Force. The CEO is Richard Massey. He has 3 decades of significantly related experience, including recently the chairman and principal shareholder of Bear State Financial. He's also worked with Alltel Corporation and as the managing director of a private investment bank. He's also a director of multiple companies. So that's it for Foley Trasimene Acquisition Corp today, as well as the rumor that they might be merging with Alight. I've given you some inkling of what Alight does and how they help other businesses to maximize their potential and really get rid of some headaches that they don't necessarily want to have to deal with while they grow their business. You've learned a little bit about Foley Trasimene Acquisition Corp and its founder, Bill Foley II. And just for gee whiz sake, we tossed in how an IPO takes place and the difference between that and how a SPAC merger takes place. Feel free to leave some comments. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up, and we would love to have you as a subscriber. Until the next time, enjoy your investing.